Hey everyone, I am here really quickly. It's morning, I'm getting ready for work, and yesterday one of our fellow wig sisters who subscribes to my YouTube channel, her name is midnightblackroses, had asked a question about how to know where to place the front of the wig. And while I could explain it to her verbally, I thought it would be way better to show it. And I know that a lot of people have shown this in videos, but sometimes these things are embedded in a video, so it can be really hard to know which one to watch. So this one is all about how to situate the wig on your head so that the front lays in the right spot. So there's a lot of videos out there that talk about using the forefinger method. You take your bottom pinky finger, you line it up with your eyebrows, and then you go 4 fingers up, and that's where the wig should be. And that is pretty much where my hairline is when I do that. When I do that though, I am putting my pinky finger like over my eyebrows. If I put them at the top of my eyebrows, then my 4 fingers go above my hairline. So the question always is, where do you put that bottom finger? So I would say if you have a hairline, still, I would try to figure that out while you have a hairline. If you don't have a hairline, that becomes a little bit trickier. I would say those 4 fingers, I would just go with the fingers on your eyebrows, 4 fingers, put the wig situated where that is. Maybe you draw a little line with an eyeliner or something, and then see if that looks natural for your forehead, because you might be an above the eyebrow person, you might be an on the eyebrow person. Now, for those of us who have hair, which I've got a hairline, I match up the lace front on a wig with so basically what I do is I put the wig on and I pull it back until the lace is on the edge of my hair. So when I pull it slightly back, if I can see little bits of hair through that lace, I pull it forward ever so slightly. Once you have done this a lot of times, it is second nature. It doesn't really take a lot. Like I can literally go like really quickly and get it right where I need it, but it was hard at first. So you take the wig and you just dive into it like this, put it on, pull it back in the back. You're gonna take the ear tabs, if it has ear tabs, which most of these name brand wigs do, and you're gonna twist it till the ear tabs are even on either side, wherever they fall on your ear, that they're even with each other. Then I start to deal with the front. So hopefully I can show this on camera. But so sometimes I'll lift it to get a sense of where is that hairline of mine, and then I'll kind of get it situated. And then usually what I look at are these hairs over here, and I just kind of lift it ever so slightly and say, okay, I need to go down just a little bit because I can see them a little bit through the lace. Go down, make sure I didn't, skew the ear tabs again. And that looks good to me. So that's it. The lace here is ever so slightly in front. So basically where the hair starts is where the hair starts on my head. That's how I line it up. I try to make sure you can't see my hair through the lace front. If you have a basic cap wig and there's no lace, I don't have one up here. I should have grabbed one. You'll do the same, but you don't have any lace to lay in front of your hairline. So you're just gonna line the cap up to your hairline. So right where your hairline ends is where the cap should begin. And so if you're using a wig grip, I don't use wig grips, so I think it's gonna take some playing around when you have a wig grip on. That can sometimes add a little complexity if it adds a little bulk. I just love it stays. It stays is my thing. This particular it stays leaks, so I just wipe it off. I know that's a complaint some people have. I've had bottles of it stays, 2 as a matter of fact, that didn't leak at all. This one does. It is what it is. So I manage it. I make sure it's in a container or on something where the leaking won't matter. It's so water soluble, all you have to do is rinse it off. So then I put the it stays on, a little bit on my forehead, a little bit on my hair. Like that. And then I put the wig on. So why I like it stays is because once I get that wig situated, it's not moving. Nothing is making it move. So if it's, wig grips, some of you say you put a wig grip on and your wig goes nowhere, and that's awesome. They're not comfortable for me. I don't find that they work as well for me. And so then I'll do this again. I'll put the wig on, I'll get those ear tabs situated. Sometimes there's little hairs that come through the front. I lift and I pull. You've got some time to do adjusting with it stays. It's not like suddenly it's stuck to your head. All right, so I got the ear tabs adjusted, and now I'm kind of looking behind my phone here while I'm talking to you guys. So now I'm just looking to see, where is that hairline? I want to make sure I'm lined up with it. Now, it doesn't take me this much effort usually because now it's like muscle memory. All right, so I got it. And now I'm going to press down. Now, because I put it a little bit on my forehead, I actually do have a little bit in front of the lace. So I just take a wet washcloth. This is the washcloth I used this morning to quick wash my face. It's still wet. And I just wipe in front of the lace to make sure that the stickies are off. Yep, I got it. That's it. So I hope that helps. So the 4 fingers can be really a helpful gauge. When I do this and I put my bottom finger on my eyebrows, I can feel the edge of the lace on my index finger. Given that I have a hairline, I use my hairline. That's all I really can tell you about this. So that's how I line up the front of my wig. And I do like I said, I do the same thing with the basic cap. And I use it stays with the basic cap. I know some people have said it stays only works with lace fronts. That has not been my experience. It may be because people don't think you can put it on your hair. I would say if you wear wigs for fashion, not for hair loss, that may be a different story. You know, if you've got a lot of hair in the front, it stays may not work as well because you've got length of hair to shift around a lot. But even before I buzzed my hair off, I had long hair. I mean, my hair was below my chin just because it didn't serve any purpose. But so I had longer hair. It's just really sparse. And so it didn't matter. And it comes off with just water. I don't have to do anything, but I literally wet my washcloth at night and I leave it a little damp and I kind of squeeze the water. I press and squeeze the water on the lace. I let it sit for like less than 30 seconds and my lace, I can take my wig off. So it's not gonna hurt your hair. It doesn't pull my hair at all when I do that. But that's why I like it stays, because I can use it for any type of wig. And now this baby's not moving all day long. Even if she's big on me, which this is Bellissima by Belle Tress, she's big on me. Even that, she's gonna stay put and she's gonna be just fine. So anyway, I gotta get going here and get to work, but I hope this helped. And if you have any other questions, guys, I love to answer questions. You know, whether I can do that quickly or not will depend on your question and a lot of things that go on in my life. I do work full time. This is not my job, but I do try to answer your questions because I know how hard this is. So thanks for asking. Midnight Black Rose. I think I got that right. I should have wrote it down. And if you have any other questions, let me know. Have a great day, you guys.